Hello guys and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Before I get on with this video, I want to ask that if you haven't subscribed, I want to ask that you kindly do this. Just subscribe guys, please subscribe. So guys, if you are from our beloved Africa, a land flowing with milk and honey, literally, you will know and you will agree with me that we are blessed with all it takes to make any country great. From natural resources to raw materials that the whole world come down here to make us fight ourselves just to get, these materials and finally show us a miracle for the first time. Sure, you know the reference I'm trying to make. There's just one problem with us. We are cursed with very bad leaders that just do not care, terrible, greedy, always wanting more when they do not do more as leaders. As a matter of fact, we still sometimes even question if some of them actually went to school. We don't even know. We're not even sure if these guys actually went to school. Would you believe that? Crazy, right? It's crazy. Speaking of school, if you have dropped out of school for reasons best known to you, you thought for some time that you could become Jay-Z in 2 months, make money, get ladies. Bro, sis, go back to school. That shit hurts. It hurts you, but maybe later on that. We'll talk about it later. It definitely later hurts you. Go back to school, bro. But today we'll be talking about these empty heads, these guys that we call our politicians. Okay, actually I take that back. And they are not empty heads. Their heads are just filled with so much greed. The level of unseriousness these guys display, it's unspeakable. From the ones who do Olympics right in the legislative house to the ones who fake fainting just to escape prison, even to the ones who think that the government house is an early morning family devotion where they can appoint any family member even with a sleepy eye to control major infrastructure. Can you imagine that? And trust me, it doesn't stop there. We actually have the ones who even do not care to tell you what they actually want to change when they get into that office. They do not care to tell you that, look, I want to do this, I want to do that. All they care about is that, look, guys, it's just my turn. It is my turn. I don't care if you want me, if you like me or not. It is my turn.
It is his turn to be president.
Shit, we have. If you're watching this video and you're a Nigerian, just give me a thumbs up. Click the like button because alright, so in this video I can't cover all these gangsters. Because you know that the list is very long. The list is long. If you're African, if you're Nigerian, I am sure you know that the list of these criminals that we have forgive me if you're watching this as a politician, you're probably offended. Just too long. I hope that was not offensive. I'm sure that was not offensive. But this is what we do at 0 Degrees Media. We start from somewhere, okay? So let us do this.
2019 is a lie. This document is not truthful, it's not honest, it's not transparent, and it's not factual.
Somebody give this man a shield. Listen to this man, you will immediately think that he cares about you. You would immediately think that this has to be my next president. You would immediately think that, they're not so bad after all. But calm your horses. Just see how many cars this man has. Yes, a Ferrari, a Lambo, a power bike. The list just keeps going on. I probably think that this man is probably related to Elon Musk. No, he does not even have a crypto university where he teaches people how to make money. No, he does not even have a company that produces shit or raw materials. No, he does not even have a business like Elon Musk, who clearly deserves to get a yacht, wives. Elon Musk creates jobs here. Lots of jobs, my dear. Okay, just to give you a clear insight of who this man actually is. He's a Nigerian politician, as some people call it. I don't see the correlation though, but I'm sure you see it, but now I say it. Never mind. He's actually a senator. A senator, guys. Can you believe that? Look. You remember I told you earlier that we even doubt, even if we're not even sure. Look how this man is making me say rubbish. We're not even sure if this guys actually went to school. Don't worry, I'll get to that part. Okay, just hold on. By the way, if you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Come on, please smash that like button and subscribe. Come on. Hope I'm not shouting. If I'm shouting, I'm sorry, okay? But you need to actually hear this. You need to hear now, this. Just for remembrance sake. I think in 2017, this senator was actually detained at the hospital in Abuja, where he was just because he jumped out of a police van trying to escape, custody. He didn't want to go to custody. But I will let you guys in on what actually happened before this happened, where he actually jumped out of a police van. Typically as a politician, you always have your own police escorts here, but something led to something. So actually, in that same month, the police arrested 2 members of a armed gang. Okay, one's name was Kabiru Saidu, also known as Osama. Can you imagine? Someone's name is actually Osama. Yes, people's names are actually Osama. Osama is actually a Middle Eastern name. It's a name. Forget about Osama bin Laden right now. It's actually a name. Come on. Click that like button if you know I'm teaching you something down here. Another person that was actually arrested, his name was Nuhu Salisu, nicknamed as Small. confessed to taking part in a number of kidnapping and armed robbery. They also accused this same Senator Melai. Now, he was actually 44 at that time, according to him. I mean, don't forget, these guys are guys that we actually do not trust words that come out of his mouth, so we're not even sure if he's actually 44. They actually blamed him, accused him of actually supplying them with weapons and money. Of course, guess what? He denied it. Typically, in a country where there's almost no law, this guy he remained large. He still had the security details. They were not removed from him. His name does not even appear on an Interpol, does not appear on an Interpol red notice site or anything like that. He even posts photos of himself on Instagram shaking hands with the policemen and, still being a big boy. Matter of fact, he actually went on to make songs featuring luxury cars. Most of them were his cars, trust me. Women in underwears, $100 bills were thrown around. $100 bills. Dude, if you're a Nigerian, I'm sure you know what that is. Go and check the exchange rate. Now, Mr. Melai is also seen stepping out of sport cars, wearing t-shirts, with the words legend. Oh, trust me, this guy is a legend because he did not get away with it, and the way the things are going, he doesn't look like he's actually going to get away with this. Or is he? He's getting away actually. But of course, trust Nigerians. We had some Nigerians come up and accuse the senator, criticize him for the display of wealth, particularly at the time where civil servants in his own country, were being owed money, salaries. In his own states, were actually old salaries. They were old salaries, and he was doing all of this. So people were complaining. This was back then in 2017, if I am not wrong. And now, you remember that part where I told you we're not even sure if actually some of them went to school? Let me take you back here. There was this time in March, I can't remember the year, but it was actually said that, he claimed that he has a degree from a university, he has a university from, he has a degree from Harvard University, basically, But of course, reports came in that this was not true. This guy did not even smell the gates of Harvard. He did not, but basically he later came out to say that he only attended a week-long seminar at the elite university. And of course, trust him. He defended himself. And of course, trust this guy. He went on television defending himself, saying that anyone who attended the institution and received a certificate is already a graduate. Don't worry about it. There's a dark side to these allegations against Mr. Melai. And of course, it doesn't end there. Back in 2010, he first came to the public attention when he was in the House of Representatives. Okay, this guy was suspended for getting in a fist fight during a chamber meeting. During the impeachment of the speaker, he got because he is known for supporting people, and standing for people that actually put money in his pocket. Trust me, this is how thugs behave. He was seen actually throwing his hands. I don't know how well he did that, but we just saw him making some thug moves. Trust me, if you thought that stopped there, you are wrong. Now in July 2026, during a closed door section, in the Senate, he actually threatened to beat up somebody and impregnate her. Can you imagine that? Threatening to beat her and get her pregnant. Oh, this is what we face in this country, where in the midst of all of this poverty, there's also wealth. In a country as beautiful and rich as Nigeria, but it's so sad. The list goes on and on. But till now, this man, of course, he still shows his face to the Nigerian public. Nothing can happen to him. He has probably paid up with a few policemen, paid up this one, paid up that one. This is what happens down here, and we continue in so much mess. But I am not going to stop there because the list goes on and on. Now, next on our list is this very smart, innocent-looking woman right here. Guys, you're not going to believe. You are not going to believe. Now, look at how innocent she actually looks here. That's a bit of tautology, what I just said. Shit. Anyways, well, look at how she looks. She looks innocent, yeah? Well, guys, just subscribe to this channel and see what happens.